Hi everyone, this is Julia from Adventure Geek, and today, as promised, I'm going to show you 5 things that I've bought that I absolutely love. These are little gadgets that I couldn't live without. Stay tuned. Okay, so number 1 on my list is, if you go into a hostel, then definitely get yourself one of these, which is a plug, which I can take out, so you can have different adapters. Obviously I've got ones for Spain and all over the place, but the best thing about this is it has 4 USB ports, so you become people's best mates, because not only do you plug yours in and you can plug multiple things in there, but also you can ask other people to share. Now, plug sockets, especially if you're doing something like the Camino, you know, are quite rare, and everyone sort of fights over them. So if you've got 4 USB ports, you know, you're everybody's best mate. Okay, so that's my first little gadget. My second gadget is, these are really cool, and you'd use them for running, or I'll tell you what I use them for. These are gaiters, but they're not normal gaiters. They're really little light gaiters that just attach to, they've got a little hook there that goes on the bottom of your shoe. They're not waterproof, but what they do is they keep those little stones out of your shoes. I don't know about you, but you know when you get a little stone in, the last thing you want to do is take your pack off, take your shoes out, empty your shoe. So having a pair of these gaiters, which are really, really lightweight, I mean, I don't know how much they weigh. I'll find out, and I'll put those just up here somewhere, just to let you know how much they weigh, but they're really light. I bought these, if you're in the UK, I got them from Cotswold Outdoors, but one of the biggest brands out there is one called Dirty Girls. So Dirty Girl gaiters, if you want to check those out, these are fantastic, and I go everywhere with them now. Never again have I had a little stone or a little pebble or grit or sand or anything like that in my boot that's come over the top of my boot, because I wear these. Great little buy. So that's another one. Next one. Okay, so this is number 3. The next one is, I have an Apple Watch. Ta-da! Love my Apple Watch, but charging it and taking that charger with the long cord is a right pain. So I have this Belkin Apple charger. So the watch, if I just take it off, goes on there. Okay, I can power up as well my iPhone at exactly the same time. This charger is wicked. It powers up my Apple Watch 12 times, so I can go for 12 days charging this up overnight, or it will charge up my iPhone. I can't remember how many times it charges up my iPhone now, and I can charge my iPhone and my Apple Watch at exactly the same time. So it's a great little power pack. It's not that heavy. I'll put the description of how heavy it is just down below in the notes. So the Belkin Apple Watch charger, it's fantastic, and I love it. I take it everywhere, even for, you know, my day job. If I'm out and about and go into a hotel for work or whatever, that comes with me as my standard charger. Okay, so I'm just trying to put my watch back on. My next one, these are really cool. Actually, this is probably 3 in 1 really, so I'm cheating a little bit here. So these are my Lecky poles, really, really small. I use Nordic poles rather than trekking poles, because I'm a Nordic walker. But I'm going to show you why I like these. So the first thing is, they come in a great little pack. They're dinky, they're so small, they just go into my backpack, so I can put them in my backpack and put the lid over, so they're really small. They come in 3 sections. I have as well full length gloves. Obviously it's winter time at the moment, so I've got short ones, short finger gloves, as well as long sleeve gloves. And these just attach. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so these gloves actually just attach to there, so I don't need to put gloves on then put straps on, because they just go directly in. So these are also from Lecky. Really good gloves, so I love these gloves. But the cool thing about it, you know, we need to have a bit of personality when we're out and about. And if you're at a youth hostel or something like that, you don't want your poles to be stolen or people taking them by accident. So the best thing is to get them identified, so for you. So what I've done is, there's a company called Stick Skin, and again I'll put the links to Bart. He's absolutely brilliant. He's such a character as well. But they do all different sorts of designs that you stick to the outsides of your skin. So for those of you who've walked the Camino, you'll recognise the Camino sign with the little yellow arrows. Where's the arrows? There you go. So I've got these. So no one's going to mix my sticks up with anybody else's when I'm out there. So I love those. They do a whole range of designs, so have a look at those because they're absolutely brilliant, and yeah, it just adds a little bit of personality and no weight either at the end of the day. So so that's my Nordic walking poles. Love them. Lecky's fantastic brand. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5 is my all-time favourite little gadget that I just take everywhere. It's a bit of a luxury for me, but if you've been walking with me anywhere, either on the Camino, on pilgrimage, peak pilgrimage, or any of the walks I've done, you will know exactly what I'm going to show you. Okay, and you might not guess what it is straight away. It's this. What is this? Okay, it's the same size. It's probably a little bit smaller than my iPhone. My iPhone's a little bit bigger, but my iPhone synchronises with this, and it produces, if I just show you, it has paper inside, and it produces via Bluetooth. You can print any photo. So what I do is I have a little dinky book. So this is a book that I took on my last Camino, and it's like just pocket size to give you an idea of how big it is. So it's just the same size as my hand. And I will produce and print these actually on the go, just to remind myself of people that I meet along the way. Okay, and so what I've done there, as you can see, as I'm asking people questions, I'm asking what is their geeky gadget, what is their luxury item that they took with them on their trip. So I've got so many memories. I've got lots of these little books that I take on every single trip. So this guy, his name was Mr. Yun, and he had a Korean coin that he just takes with him everywhere. Let's show you some of these people. I'm just laughing as I'm looking at some of these. These two are really quite cute. Okay, so I said to them, they're obviously totally in love and they were in each other's arms constantly. So I said, what's your special item, your luxury item that you've taken with you on the Camino? And they said their love for each other. Corny or what, I don't know, but these are great little mementos, and other people are looking through it saying, I know that person and I know that person. So my Polaroid zip printer that synchronises with my phone is a fantastic luxury. It's not very heavy at all, and I just love it. So you want to know what geeky gadgets that I've taken that I do not regret buying? If you want to know the ones that I have bought that I did regret buying, you'll see last week's video. That's this week's video. Okay, next week's video, just to let you know, I'm going to be talking about my sleeping arrangements when I'm out in youth hostels. So what do I pack for sleeping in? Where do I put it in my pack? All different sorts of things with regards to sleeping whilst we're out on a hike or out backpacking. Okay, that's me signing out for another week. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.